Hello, and thanks for joining us for your CCRC Community News Update. I'm Asia Gore. After once utilizing CCRC's services himself, one man now gives back to our agency. We first met David Moreno at our annual poker tournament fundraiser, and we caught up with him to learn about his story.
The love that they have, it's amazing. Yeah, they forever changed my life.
The lives of David Moreno and his wife are forever changed with the addition of two young foster children.
My wife and I couldn't have kids, so it was just a route that we took, and then we're like, hey, let's help a foster child. It's been 3.5 years, so we're hoping to adopt.
The girls, now 4 and 5 years old, have come a long way since they first met.
They were kind of behind on their speech and everything else because they were kind of neglected when they were younger. So yeah, it was definitely, we needed like a special care because we took them to like a regular child care, but they weren't really that helpful. And they actually recommended to go to the Child Development Center, and we did. So then that's what CCRC helped us with.
Through CCRC, David and his wife accessed specialized care.
Speech therapy, physical therapy at the school, so it was amazing. And now they're flourishing. Like at first we're like, are they ever gonna talk? And now we're like, oh, okay, this is what people talk about when kids.
With their development now on track, the girls are thriving, and CCRC's services are no longer needed.
And when we left, they were like trying to offer more support. They're like, are you sure you don't need more support? And I was like, no, we're totally cool,
But that wouldn't be the end of the relationship. At CCRC's poker tournament fundraiser in October, we saw a friendly face.
It just seemed like a great cause. I'm like, you guys have given us so much. I felt like I had to give something back, at least that. And then when I came here, like everybody was amazing. Everybody was awesome.
Once a recipient of services, now a donor. David says he's forever grateful for the support. Holiday cheer still fills our CCRC locations where last weekend's adoptive family drives took place. Hundreds of children and families lined up across 4 CCRC locations in Chatsworth, San Bernardino, Victorville, and Palmdale to receive a book, toy, and family game. Here's some reaction from the big day.
Being my first time, pick up a bag of toys and be on your way, but you actually get to go through a variety of what your daughter or your son may know or want. It's a blessing. It's a dream come true for kids, and parents that are struggling through trying to get that extra dollar to make, their Christmas available.
Thanks to all who donated and volunteered. A 24-year Air Force officer veteran with a specialty in aviation logistics and information technology, CCRC VP and Chief Administration Officer Roger Gagnon celebrates this month 8 years at the agency. CCRC News Update reporter Rachel Leeper joins us with more. Rachel?
From one mission to the next, Roger Gagnon keeps service front of mind. We sat down with him to learn more.
I've always been an airplane lover, living in LA, watching the planes going in for final approach to LAX. So I joined the Air Force straight out of high school and wanted to work on airplanes. I was an aircraft maintenance guy, and I worked on a variety of airplanes, traveled around the world, places such as Egypt, Saudi Arabia, lived in England for 4 years, got to work on the SR-71, which is the world's fastest airplane, and as well as the TR-1 spy airplane.
Roger Gagnon rose through the ranks of the Air Force. And after 24 years in the military, with 11 as a technology officer, then another 11 years as a technology and business senior manager, Roger found his contract in space operations in Colorado Springs expiring.
It was time to look for a new job, so I started applying for jobs in Southern Cal, and CCRC came up. And I thought what was really cool is my wife and I did a vision board several years prior. And on that board, there was a little cutout of Child Care Resource Center that I had found on the internet of like cool places to work and cool missions.
With degrees in computer science and technical experience in service, Roger decided to apply for CCRC's Director of Information Technologies.
And then when I learned about what CCRC does, I still wanted to be in that type of a mission-driven organization, and it fits perfectly.
In his 8 years at the agency, he moved up from Director of IT to Chief Information Officer, then took over the Facilities Division, and is now Chief Administration Officer. Outside of work, Roger enjoys handyman work, the outdoors, and
I'm working on a pilot's license. It takes a lot of studying. And just I listen to radio, aviation radio on my cell phone, just to listen to the pilot talking to the air traffic controllers, just to keep fresh on that stuff.
he also has a lighter side.
I like to dress up for Halloween. There's been a few Halloweens where I've done the full makeup thing, and whether that's Jack Sparrow or another character, that's a lot of fun for me. I'm not totally serious as I might come across at work.
As for what's next, Roger says he's excited for the future of CCRC.
Dr. Olnick and Donna Sneeringer are working to advance the business in different areas. It's a lot of fun, and I've got such an awesome team in OBA, Office of Business Administration. Everybody's totally committed. Everybody's committed to doing better and better and being more efficient and delivering our services so that staff across the board can do what they need to do better to support the community.
Thank you, Rachel. Every year, CCRC brings together leaders in the early care and learning space for thoughtful discussion around pressing child and family issues. Our Policy Forum 2024 is set for Friday, January 5th, so mark your calendars. Once again, it's being held at the California State University Northridge Grand Salon. The theme of this year's forum is Leave No Family Behind. The goal of the convening is to stimulate critical conversation around the issues that affect children and families.
So we're seeing that a lot more families are in need. At CCRC, we serve a lot of families in the San Fernando Valley, but it's not just here. We have Antelope Valley, San Bernardino County. So we're seeing a lot of people need more than just childcare. And so that's where the Leave No Family Behind comes in, because it's important to think about what else are families struggling with. Childcare is a big component, and that's majority of our work and what we do to help people. But we're starting to see that there's a lot more resources that we can provide to families. And so that's how we're expanding at CCRC.
Tickets are still available and include breakfast for those joining us in person. The event takes place from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. The end of the year is just days away, and some CCRC leaders and board members have a special message to share with you.
Hi, Mike Olick here, Child Care Resource Center's President and CEO. I want to wish you all a very happy holiday and a happy new year.
Happy New Year. We've made it through another year of success.
I'm wishing you the best things in 2024, wishing you health, prosperity, and the best things possible. Thank you.
Hey, Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best.
Happy 2024 New Year's to all of the CCRC family. I wish you an amazing year for yourself, for your family.
Wishing you a happy and healthy 2024.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to follow us on social media. Keeping you up to speed and informed, I'm Asia Gore with your CCRC News Update.